Opening prayer. Lord God, we ask that your almighty and loving hand be upon all those who graduate today. We give thanks for all that they are and for all that they have achieved. May they and all those dear to them be deeply blessed from this day forward, and may their lives reveal to the world your love, goodness, and beauty. Amen.
Please be seated. I invite Mr. Ian Burrell, Chair of the Board of Governors, to open the ceremony.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the academic procession, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Governors of Leeds Trinity University, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to your graduation ceremony. Today's graduation ceremony is an occasion that you and your family and friends will never forget, and rightly so. Your degree represents a significant step forward in your life. It will create opportunities and pathways that may not otherwise have been available to you. You all took a very important step in planning your education and laying the foundations for your career by choosing to study here at Leeds Trinity. By graduating today, you will build on this foundation and create more career opportunities for your working life. It is now again up to you to take the next step in your career with the same resolve and determination. We hope that you all enjoy your special day and that the memories of your time here at Leeds Trinity University will inspire you to even greater achievement. With that positive thought, it gives me great pleasure to officially declare the ceremony open. I would like to invite our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Margaret House, to give her welcoming address. Thank you.
Deputy Lord Lieutenant, Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, members of the academic procession, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and of course you, our graduates. Welcome to our 2017 Winter Graduation Ceremony. Today we are here to celebrate the success of all of you graduating from our Institute of Childhood and Education, School of Arts and Communication, and School of Social and Health Sciences. This ceremony officially marks the formal completion of your studies and the beginning of fresh challenges, as most of you start, and indeed some of you continue, with your professional careers. What you have achieved should not be underestimated. Intellectually and mentally demanding, studying for a degree requires a great deal of hard work, perseverance, and determination. It's also a major personal commitment and an investment in your future, one of the biggest that you will ever make. It demonstrates a confidence and belief in your abilities and future prospects, and following years of hard work and dedication, you've done it. And today is a day of joy and celebration for us all. And it's my pleasure and honour to celebrate with you, and I know I speak for everyone here when I say how proud we are of each and every one of you, and I sincerely hope you are similarly proud of yourselves. But today is also about the people who have supported you throughout your educational journey. Parents, carers, grandparents, aunts and uncles, children, husbands, wives, partners, teachers, friends. You've all been there for our graduates throughout their entire education journey, a journey which started long before Leeds Trinity University, and one which may continue afterwards for some who go on to postgraduate study or research. Your contribution to their achievement has been invaluable, and I would like to personally thank each and every one of you for always being there for our graduates through their time here at Leeds Trinity. And I'm delighted to see so many of you here with us to join in their celebrations. So graduates, audience participation time. I would like you all to stand, to face your family and friends, your supporters, and to join with me in showing your appreciation. That doesn't sound terribly grateful, and I'm sure they can't hear you in the auditorium, so come on, show your appreciation. Thank you. I'm also honoured to share the altar with another group of people here today who've played a significant role in your success. These are my colleagues, your lecturers and tutors, who've been there for you throughout your studies, supporting you and providing you with knowledge and inspiration. We must also acknowledge the contribution of our professional and support staff, without whom the delivery of your degree courses, placements and events like today simply would not be possible. I'm incredibly proud of the academic, professional and support staff here at Leeds Trinity University. They work hard to ensure your success, and it's very fitting that we again show our appreciation to them for their efforts. But this time I would like the staff on the altar and within the chapel and the staff within the auditorium, if they could stand, and I would like you all to join with me again in showing our appreciation. Thank you. Today we're also honoured to be joined by our Chancellor, Gabby Logan, who, sadly, as many of you may know, will be stepping down for her role as Chancellor in the new year. Installed as the university's first Chancellor 5 years ago, Gabby has been a great advocate for our university and a real role model for you, our students. She, like many of you, was first in her family to attend university, and she understands the additional pressure that can place on students. She spent many hours talking to our journalism, media and sports students. Her videos have fronted open days and applicant days. She launched our Inspiring Future campaign to raise funds for students wishing to undertake study abroad, start their own businesses or participate in national or international sports, and many students are now benefiting from those funds. She has supported our ambitions to continuously improve and to be a much better institution and grow as a new university. Gabby, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the staff and the students for all of your support over the last 5 years. We have felt very fortunate to have you with us as our Chancellor and as an ambassador, and I hope that we will remain in contact with the university, which I know you've said you'd be very glad to do. So thank you. Of course, we're also very proud of each and every one of you. And as you take the next steps in your career, we're pleased to be welcoming you to the next phase of your relationship with us. Leeds Trinity is your university and will be here for you whenever you need us, when your skills need refreshing or when you're ready for the next academic challenge. You're part of a global community of over 25,000 Leeds Trinity graduates. They, like you, are exceptional individuals working in all sorts of organisations around the world. And we will continue to support you as alumni during the next stage of that journey. Whilst Leeds Trinity University has grown over the last 50 plus years, one thing remains constant: our complete commitment to developing highly employable graduates who are able to make a significant and lasting contribution to society. It's why 97% of our graduates last year were in work or further studies 6 months after graduating, making us the #1 university in Yorkshire for employability. It's why we're ranked 6th in the UK for teaching quality and 2nd nationally, according to the Guardian League table, for value added, an achievement that reflects the academic and pastoral support given to our students to ensure that they achieve to their best. It's why more of our students year on year are achieving first or second class awards. And it's why the National Union of Students last year named Leeds Trinity Student Union as Student Union of the Year. It's why this university exists, and it's why we are so proud of you all on this your special day. So today we celebrate the success of you, our 2017 graduates. Everyone at Leeds Trinity appreciates life is far from easy for today's students. Learning is a personal challenge, and all of you have faced your own particular challenges, and all of you have overcome them. Your family and friends will have supported you. Many of you will have had to work to pay your way as you studied, and all of you will undoubtedly have made sacrifices to ensure your success this evening. So please remember this moment and this day. Remember the people who are around you and who've been with you on your journey, and the many others who've supported you and contributed to your achievements this evening. Everyone here at Leeds Trinity University is immensely proud of you and of your success. Look to the future with optimism and take your talents out into the world. You are all exceptional people. Congratulations, well done, and the very best of luck. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the conferment of the awards for our graduates. I invite Professor Carlton Cook to present the awards.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the following awards for the Institute of Childhood and Education. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Studies, I present Bianca Bradley. Stacey Randalls. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Education Studies, I present Rawana Hanifa. Shifa Hop. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Working with Children, Young People and Families, I present Emily Bowe. Jasmine Tozer. For the award of Certificate of Higher Education in Working with Children, Young People and Families, I present Priscilla Siao Forcuo. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Primary Education, 5 to 11, I present Sarah Vetch. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Secondary Education, Design and Technology, 11 to 16, I present Hayley Dews. For the award of postgraduate certificate in secondary education, geography 11 to 16, I present Luke Jones. For the award of professional graduate certificate in primary education, I present Leanne Brown. For the award of Master of Arts in Education, I present Victoria Chadwick. Rowanna Franklin. Cara Grove. The following graduand is also the recipient of the programme prize, Rachel Rudman. For the award of Master of Arts in Family Support, I present Hayley Diane Bell. Stephanie Bennett. The following graduand is also the recipient of the programme prize, Laura Harvey. Suzanne Kearford. Emma Kitchener. Chloe Loxton. Mary Maith. Sharon O'Rourke. Mandy Reeve. Bethany Rimington. Joshua Roberts. For the award of Foundation Degree of Arts in Supporting Children and Families in Social Contexts, I present. And the following graduand, who is also the recipient of the programme prize, Jason Askham. Zara Ayub. Fiona Brown. Sarah Cherry. Charlotte Cottle. Donna Marie Hargrave. Jade Parker. Karen Priestley. Sidra Sharkat. For the award of Foundation Degree of Arts in Supporting Early Years, I present Emma Cairns. Kerry Charlton. Emma Hitchin. Nicola Hobson. The following graduand is also the recipient of the programme prize, Maureen Kildin. Megan Lilly. For the award of Foundation Degree of Arts in Supporting Learning and Additional Needs, I present Caroline Bayfield. Jessica Cockram. Angela Daniel. Diane Davison. Emily Dawson. Rachel Dinsdale. Janine Guy. Nathan Hertold. Ikra Ijaz. Simone Ingwilson. The following graduand is also the recipient of the programme prize, Victoria Maitland. Carol McNee. Shona Mott. Caroline Robertson. Janine Stringfellow. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Primary Education, Early Years, aged 3 to 7, I present Abigail Hewitt. Sarah Richardson. Jade Riley. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Primary Education, later years, aged 7 to 11, I present Charles Ackroyd. Farheen Saleh. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Institute of Childhood and Education. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following awards for the School of Arts and Communication. For the award of degree of Master of Arts by Research, I present Heather Fox. For the award of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, I present Lucy Brighton. Stephanie Buick. Robert Bullock. Ebony Lauren Elric. Andrea Hardacre. John Harris. Joanne Kemp. The following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize, Suzanne Owen. Thomas Pickup. Kathleen Strafford. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in English and Media, I present Shaina Costa. Mayola Apara. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in English and Writing, I present Joseph Parr. For the award of Master of Arts in Journalism, I present Lena Arshad. Matthew Brannan. Sam Brooksbank. Sean Gannon. Jack Goodman. Oliver Lyons. Alexander Miller. The following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize. Anna Riley. Henry Valentine. Kellyanne Woodward. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, I present Dominic Mikolev. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Magazine Journalism, I present Hannah Poor-Hardy. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Sports Journalism, I present Andrew Hall. Sophie Headley. David Sterland. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, I present Samantha Preece. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Film and Television Studies, I present Fiona Hilton. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Media, I present Rida Sharif. For the award of Degree of Master of Arts by Research, I present Nathan Wood. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in History, I present Andrew Mackay. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Ethics and Religion, I present Patrick Weimer. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Theology, I present Sophie Lewis. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Philosophy, Ethics and Religion, I present Bethany Keeling. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Arts and Communication. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following awards from the School of Social and Health Sciences. For the award of Master of Arts in International Business, I present the following graduate, who's also the recipient of the programme prize, Nicholas Haywood. Dave Kajai. Christopher Stott. For the award of Master of Business Administration, I present the following graduate, who is also the recipient of the programme prize, Natalie Kennedy. Roxanne Matthews. Holly Shearer. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting and Business, I present Macaulay Peacock. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Business and Management, I present Joseph Lonsdale. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport, Health, Exercise and Nutrition, I present Shabana Kauza. For the award of Master of Science in Psychology, I present the following graduate who is also the recipient of the programme prize, Rebecca Clark. Sophie Foster. Amy Smith. Catherine Wharton. Kelly Wood. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Forensic Psychology, I present Bobby Solly. For the award of Master of Arts in Sports Management, I present Connor Mees. Ellis Pascal. The following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize, Samantha Thackeray. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Primary Physical Education and Sports Coaching, I present Suleiman Iqbal. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Education, Physical Education and Sport, I present Graham Ainsworth. Courtney Buchan. Charlotte Burnett. Catherine Campion. Thomas Carberry. Samuel Cooper. Cassie Drayton. Richard Dunn. following graduate is also the recipient of the programme prize: George Fawcett. Daniel Poole. Adil Salim. Chloe Tong. Samuel Walpole. Harry Williams. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Physical Education and Sports Coaching, I present Leah Gregg. Nathan Jenkins. Daniel Laws. Samuel Owen. Kieran Richards. Vincent Trevino. Brodie Wilkinson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Physical Education and Sports Development, I present Mustafa Amin. Haroon Tariq. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Sciences, Sports Psychology, I present Joe Bradley. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Sciences, Strength and Conditioning, I present Daniel Butterfield. For the award of the Diploma of Higher Education in Primary Physical Education and Sports Development, I present Lawrence Kesteven. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of awards.
I now invite the Chancellor, Ms. Gabby Logan, to give her address.
Margaret and all the academic staff, thank you so much, first of all, for the privilege of today, but also for the last 5 years to stand up here and shake hands with so many young and older, incredible young and older people who've sacrificed and gone through so much over 3 years, or maybe less, they're doing postgraduate courses, to see the hope and expectation in their eyes and hear their stories afterwards, meet their families. I'm sorry I've got my back to some of you. Has been an absolute privilege and an honour to talk about this university in a wider sphere and to promote the idea of further education to people who may not have considered it something that was for them, has been an absolute honour, and to do it for my hometown has been a privilege. So thank you. And I did a little interview for Radio Leeds a bit earlier, and the interviewer said, "Oh, do you think you'll get emotional?" I said, "No, it'll just be full of joy." And there I am with a croaky voice. So sorry about that. None of that. We won't have any of that for the next few minutes or so. I'm always delighted when there are so many graduates and postgraduates coming from the School of Education, and I'm sorry if you've heard this before, because I do recognise some of your faces, and I think I might have given some of you your first degrees. Yes, there's a few shaking heads. And I probably told you this then, but I'll share it with you again for those that didn't know. That to me, the power and the possibility of being a teacher and an educator is just such a wonderful thing. And I was privileged to have some amazing teachers who inspired me and gave me the opportunities to go and do things I never thought possible. Here I go again. And three of them came from this university when it was primarily a teaching university. And three of them in particular stood out because I love them so much. I invited them to my wedding when I eventually got our wedding. God, I always say my wedding. Our wedding when we got married. And that's the power, I think, of how you can change people's lives and how you can influence them and how you can inspire them and how you can give the next generation the courage, the hope, the dreams and the expectations to go on. Because you all know from being here in this wonderful place of learning, this institution, it's not just about what got you that piece of paper in your hand right now, the hard hours of work and studying. It's what you did as people, how you changed as human beings, the expectations that you put upon yourselves, what you discovered you were capable of. The moments where you stood up and talked, the moments you went into a challenging situation and thought, I didn't think I could do this. And that, for me, is what further education is about. And you mentioned it before, Margaret, I was a pioneer, which it was a term I didn't know existed or pertained to education so much until I met Margaret and the lovely people here. That is somebody who is the first of their family to go to university. And the challenges currently in our education system for many undergraduates are much greater than they were even when I was setting out on my educational path at university in 1992. Because of the cost of education, it sometimes is a real sacrifice. It's a big decision, and it's something that weighs heavily, obviously, on a family that wonders whether or not is the right thing for their offspring to be taking that on board. But further education is illuminating, it's developing, it improves your mindset, it grows you as a person, and what you've done in supporting your family through this last few years, or couple of years, has completely, undoubtedly gotten to where they are today. So thank you so, so much for supporting them, and I hope you believe truly now, as you see them and you sit proudly watching them, that it has been absolutely the right road for them. As for you all, this is not the end, it's the beginning. It's the end of your time here for sure, but what you've learned here will stand you in such good stead, and you will look back at times throughout the next few years of your careers and your lives beyond here, and you will take lessons from and what you've learned from friendships, from professional relationships with your tutors, and I'm sure that you will, like me, be incredibly indebted to the place that you learned all those different life skills for the rest of your life. And I hope that you carry forward the message of this university and that people who meet you will understand what a special place it is. And it isn't the end of my association, I hope, with Leeds Trinity, because although I won't be handing out the graduation certificates and standing up here and talking, I will gladly carry on the message, and hopefully I'll meet you in some other places. And please, if I am somewhere that you are professionally, come and say hello, because it's a real honour to know that you're out there doing the things that you want to do and changing lives and affecting people in so many different ways. And I hope that you'll just indulge me for a minute, because I thought, what would I want to know, or what are the things that I would have wanted to know when I was my 21-year-old self, graduating from Durham in 1995, and are there any words of wisdom that I look back now and think that I perhaps could have heeded at that point? And it may be that it would have been better to be told a little bit later in life, I don't know, but these were the things that I thought were quite important. Small things perhaps come to us a little bit easier than the bigger opportunities, but start small and think big. Local radio is where I started, overnight shifts. You couldn't get much smaller. The audience was probably half of that section over there. It would have been probably easier for me to knock on their door and deliver the radio show to them personally. But it didn't matter, because I was gaining experience and I was allowed to make mistakes in those environments. It might not be your dream job, the post that you first get, but it will lead you somewhere, and it will be a moment where you can learn, make mistakes, and move on to the next stage in your career and your journey. And take your responsibility as a role model seriously. You don't realise you are right now, but people around you Everybody around you will be learning something from you, and that's quite daunting when you stop and think about it. But you are an example to somebody, and they will be looking up to you, and you are a role model, whether it's to people in your family, whether it's to people that you work with. And I think when we have an education, it's a responsibility that we have to take on board and take seriously. Treat people that you work with, this is an obvious one, but I think it's so important to treat people you work with compassion and kindness, because you never know when those people are going to come back again in your life and your career, and I think you'll just regret terribly if you don't treat people with fairness and kindness. And it's so easy to do, but so easy also to forget sometimes, to not be as tolerant as you might be with people that you work with. And while you're doing that, doesn't mean you don't have to demand the best of yourselves and demand the best of people you work with. It doesn't mean you're a terrible taskmaster, but it's only when we push ourselves that we can find out what we can achieve. I work in sport primarily, and I see that all the time, obviously. In sport, you get very visceral examples of people pushing themselves physically to the line and giving themselves huge targets and goals. And I think it's only by doing that that we can work out what we're capable of. And this is a really boring one, but it's so important. Be on time. You know, in my job, when people aren't on time, for me, it's one of those things that you think, they don't really respect my time as much as they do theirs. Keeping time is so important, and being punctual and just being prepared and organised and ready. And in the profession that I work in, it's absolutely paramount that we are, because if I wasn't ready and I'm going on live TV, then people will notice at home. And so getting yourself ready, getting yourself prepared and being organised in life is just, it's one of those like kind of easy things that can slip, and you suddenly you become disorganised very, very quickly. But punctuality is huge for me. Love yourself. There are so many reasons not to love yourself, I know, and you look in the mirror and you think that's not quite right, or you think about something you've said and you think that wasn't quite right, and we punish ourselves daily for not being quite perfect enough, but we are. And you'll look back at yourself now in 10 years' time and think, God, I was gorgeous, and I was amazing. I can't believe I didn't love myself a bit more then. Start now. It'd be much easier to love yourself right now than regret it in 10 years' time. And if you love yourself, you'll radiate that, and people will be drawn to you, and you won't be able to help having this magnetic attraction in everything that you do in life, when you're working, when you're in your social environments. Just give yourself a little bit of slack. Cut yourself a little bit right now, please. And this is also quite boring as well. And I know you're going out tonight, probably have a few beers, but generally, if you're fit and you're healthy and you're well, you'll be able to give so much more in the environment you choose to work in. I know lots of you have actually been given certificates today which do with health and well-being and welfare. But I think it's so important for us to look after ourselves, because we have such great opportunities, and it's only with exercise and eating right that we're going to be able to get out there and give the maximum of ourselves and give an example as well of ourselves. And I think being honest with yourself is so important, because sometimes we blame other people for mistakes that we make, but I said it today to some of the postgraduate journalism students, you have to own your mistakes, and that's quite hard to do because they sit a little bit heavier on you. But if you don't own them, you don't learn from them, and it's only through mistakes that we ever get better at what we're trying to do, and we ever learn a little bit more. And it might feel a bit embarrassing when you make a mistake sometimes. It might feel a little bit cringy, but you have to do that to go forwards to the next step. And that kind of leads me on to, if you're feeling a bit cringy and a bit embarrassed, it's nerves, you know, that feeling, the crippling feeling of nerves and anxiety about doing something new, about going out there and pushing yourself. And the only thing I can say to you about nerves is that if you can own your nerves and say, right, I'm going to do this, whether you're going to make my stomach feel like this or not, whether you're going to make me feel sick, listen, nerves, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stand up and I'm going to talk to these people. I'm going to talk to this class on my first day of a new school. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to go for this job interview. If you can own those nerves, the feeling afterwards, the high of the endorphins, is worth it. Nerves are ridiculous, aren't they, when you think about it? Like, if you know something and you've worked hard at it, why would you let a physical feeling stop you being the best that you can be? It's easier said than done, but you can practice it in small situations. And I've got two 12-year-old children, twins, obviously, and I didn't just acquire two 12-year-old children, and they're going through that stage, that slightly awkward stage now, where they're getting a little bit embarrassed and nervous about things, and I try and make it even worse for them by being the most embarrassing parent that I can be, because I want to show them that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if something feels a little bit embarrassing in a situation, it's gone later on. And I know that in this current age of everything being shared on social media, sometimes it's a bit harder, but it is well worth the effort. And about making mistakes, if every scientist who was looking for a cure or an invention gave up the first time something went wrong, we would never have anything new. Scientists go through thousands and thousands of different permutations before they reach the figure, the right sum, the right equation, the right product at the end. You've heard that Dyson went through thousands and thousands of prototypes before he got to the first Dyson that was sold. He's a multi-billionaire now. If he'd given up on his kitchen table on day one, we wouldn't all have a fancy new vacuum cleaner called the Dyson, and our lives wouldn't be as good, I'm sure. But you see what I'm saying? We have to make those mistakes to get up to what we want to be, to do what we want to be, and achieve what we want to achieve. And this is a slightly strange one, but I think it's important to know. If you hook up with a mean or cruel person who needs fixing, you're going to spend your life fixing other people, and you're never going to be the person that you can be. You're never going to achieve what you can achieve. You're going to be held back. So choose to spend your time with people who give you energy. They're radiators, not drains. People who give you positivity, people who make you feel you can be the best version of you, because that's all you can affect. And you can channel your own path in life and make the changes that you want to make. So that was what the 21-year-old me would have liked to have learned. Instead, she had to make some unfortunate mistakes, and we all do, we all will. But in the great words of John Lennon, everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end. And this is definitely not your end. This is your beginning. Take today, enjoy today, and go forwards and be magnificent in everything you do. I'm so, so proud to have stood here and talked to so many of you, and today I've never been more proud. So thank you so, so much for allowing me to be your Chancellor, and best of luck with everything that you do. Thank you.
Chancellor, for a truly inspiring speech. It's wonderful. I now invite Mary Maith, a student of the graduating cohort, to give the vote of thanks.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, academic staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It is my greatest honor to stand here this evening to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of my fellow classmates of 2017, and my sincere gratitude to the Institute of Childhood Education for according me this incredible opportunity. Although today is a happy occasion for everyone here, each one of these graduates sat here have got a story to tell. Let me take this opportunity to share with you briefly my story, which makes today a very special day for me. Growing up as a young girl, and we are talking about many years here, I had dreams and fantasies. My dream was to become a teacher. And this came about because in my early life, I had come into contact with two professionals, the teachers in my village school where I attended, and the nurses from the local clinic. So I had to make my choice from those two professions, and I settled for teaching. I worked hard to achieve my dream, and I did, eventually, aged 24. On the other hand, my fantasy was to wear the academic attire like this. No one close to me had graduated, not a cousin, not a distant cousin, nobody from my village. So I didn't get the chance to have a feel to say, please, can I just have a feel how it feels to wear that? And back then, where I lived in Zimbabwe, there was only one university for the whole country. So obviously it was for the elite. I then made peace with myself over the years and accepted that my fantasy would remain a fantasy and that I would never make it into reality. And yes, it did for many, many years. But that all changed in 2011 when I stumbled on an advert in the Yorkshire Evening Post, which was inviting people who had been out of education to go back into higher education and start at foundation level at Leeds University. That advert did it for me. It turned my fantasy into an achievable dream, because after 18 years of not being in any formal education, I enrolled and started at foundation level. To cut the long story short, ladies and gentlemen, on July 17th, 2015, I did not only get the chance to wear the academic attire, I actually graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in working with children, young people, and families here at Leeds Trinity University. And that is why graduating today with a Master of Arts in Family Support is an icing on the cake for me. As a class, two things make us feel privileged. Firstly, for those of us who were here to do our Bachelor of Arts, we had the privilege to witness Leeds Trinity University College gain its full university status in December 2012 and blossom into this incredible institution that it is today. Secondly, we are proud to be the pioneer graduates in the Master of Arts in Family Support program, which was introduced in 2015. Yes, our journey here been a walk in the park. Far from it. It was not always easy. There were many sleepless nights. There were tears of joy and pain along the way. There were mean tantrums here and there. Anxiety and endless deadlines to meet. But today bears testimony of our perseverance and hard work. Well done, class of 2017. To Leeds Trinity University, on behalf of us all, I thank you for the wonderful academic and social experiences that you gave us. A special thank you to the academic staff who made our journey a bearable trip. A wise man once said, and I quote, "The quality of an education system can never exceed the quality of its teachers." A massive thank you also go to our families and friends for the support, for the encouragement, and the love that we so much needed to complete this journey. Without you, we wouldn't be celebrating tonight. Finally, to my fellow graduates, as we proudly walk away this evening, let us remember that the knowledge that we have acquired here would be in vain if we didn't put it into practice as we continue to negotiate our paths of life in the world. The late Nelson Mandela had this to say, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Fellow graduates, this is our chance to go out there and make the small difference. I wish you all the best for the future, and may the good Lord bless our efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary, for your speech. Also very inspiring. I feel quite uplifted. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. You are all warmly invited to the reception that will be in the atrium. And please may I ask you to stand for the academic procession.
just in case.
Ah, right.